Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within.
A legacy is something that is passed down. It is your mark. It is your footprint in the earth. It is your contribution to the world. Your legacy is something that is passed down. It is your mark. It is your footprint in the earth. It is your contribution to the world. I don't care about legacy. I'm single. I don't care about legacy. I don't have no kids. I don't care about legacy. My family never cared about me. I don't care about them. My life is my own. Why do I need to even think about legacy? Well, here's the thing I have to say to you. The thing you need to know is this. You are leaving a legacy whether you want to or not. Everybody in this room is going to leave a legacy. The question is, are you going to be intentional about the legacy you're leaving? Are you actually going to be intentional, or are you just going to let anything be passed down, anything be given to others on your behalf? Don't let it be so. It's like this past weekend, I went out to go preach. And when I went to go preach, I went into a city and I rented a car. When I went to the rental car, they said, go downstairs to the garage. You can grab any car. When I went down there were only 2 cars. There was one car that looked like it wouldn't make it past Monday. And then there was another car. So I went to this car. But when I got into the car smelled like cigarette smoke. And so I took off with the car because, I'm just like, hey, let me get out of here. And so I'm driving the car for a couple of days. When I bring the car back, drop off the keys, they say, hey, you have any problems with the car? I said, no problems with the car. They said, all right, cool. I leave. And they said, I looked on my email and they billed me $350. How you going to charge me? I've never smoked a day in my life. They said, sorry, sir, you brought the car back smelling like cigarettes. I said, no, I didn't bring the car back smelling like cigarettes. Y'all brought me a car that smelled like cigarettes. They said, no, all we know is that you brought us a car with cigarettes, so you have to pay the price. Can I tell you something? That is a picture of many of our lives. Some of us lived a life that stunk so bad. And many of you are paying a price for a life that you didn't live, but somebody lived before you, and they handed you down a name or a life that stunk so bad that now you got to pay forever for it. And I'm here to let you know, stop giving people this dirty, nasty, stinky life. Why don't you build a legacy so when somebody gets into the car of your life, they want to say thank you instead of, I can't believe what you did to me. Everybody here has struggled with an addiction that's not yours. It was an addiction that your family didn't deal with. It was an addiction that your father just overlooked. And so it got passed down to you. And now you're struggling with this addiction. But truthfully, if you track the addiction, your father had it, and your grandfather had it, and your great-grandmother had it, and your whole family had it. And because they didn't deal with it, because they weren't thinking legacy, now you're driving in a car that you got to pay for. And God is saying, the buck stops here, that this is it. I put you in the earth because you're about to stop some stuff. I know people who went to go buy a house, and when they went to go buy a house, they saw their credit report, and the credit score was so jacked up. And when they saw the report, they realized that mama had gave out their social security number to the whole family. And everybody done rented stuff and didn't pay back, and everybody had electric bills and cell phones that don't even exist no more. Why? Because somebody didn't care about legacy, and they handed you a bill, and now you can't walk in Canaan, not because of your issues, but because some issues that were passed down. God forbid you are sitting in this place saying, I don't care about legacy. You need to care about it, because somebody's got to live in the life you have. You are passing something down whether you want to or not.
Good evening, family. What is going on? I know it's late. Let me see who's tapping in. I know it's late, but let me see who's up. Okay. What's going on? Let me know who's tapping in and where you're tapping in from. I'm not going to hold you guys here tonight long whatsoever. I know that it's late already, and I know that people got things that they got to do, etc. However, I did want to come by here. I tried to come by here earlier and was hacking, uncontrollably, ended up throwing up. But like I always say, I'm the woman for the job. So I circle back like Jen Psaki, okay? And I'm coming back by here because we're living in some tumultuous times, some very critical times. That was the message last night before all of those evil people come up over here trying to distract and deflect. But I want to talk about something that's really booming. And thank you so much over here on TikTok. Appreciate the support, the love. If you guys don't mind just sharing really quickly, that'd be great. Over here on TikTok, if you can go crazy on the hearts, it just helps me beat the algorithm. Everything is robotic now and becoming more so by the day. So what happens when I ask you to share or comment, engage, like, go crazy on the heart, smash the hearts, etc. It just helps me trick the robot. Okay. Let the robot know that the information is good. I am feeling better. I'm prepared. Thank you guys so much for the hearts, for the gifts. I appreciate you guys. I promise you guys I'm not going to hold you here long. This was the intention on last night to come by here and talk some light, to darkness, and some truth to lies, pretty much, in a sense. Okay, I do know that there are millions of Americans. If it ain't you, it's somebody we know that's struggling, that's suffering, especially, with the games that's being played in the political aspect. And one thing that I do know is that when 2020 came around here, and that went down in 2020, that was a very valuable lesson to me, myself, as a human being. I was not looking to get back to normal. I was not looking to, go back to the way that it was. I wasn't looking back to that. I was just taking heed to what's really going on, and how this was a exercise on a lot of people to see what needs to be implemented, put into place, and all of that stuff. And I just took that time, honestly, to make sure that nobody else is responsible for my family. Nobody else is responsible for my children. To educate myself, to build as much as I can build, to learn tools, to learn skill sets, different things of that sort. And I started sounding the alarm way back then. I started telling people, look, this is what I see coming. Before inflation was a thing, I told people, hey, you guys, these are ways that you can actually help yourself kind of have a soft landing during this inflation, because it wasn't going anywhere. Build you some business credit, okay? If your personal credit is jacked up, whatever the case may be, it needs CPR, it needs to be resurrected, then build you some business credit, because that's a second chance, literally, at life. And you can buy everything and anything that you can with your personal credit and your business credit. So if bread goes up to $10, you can actually leverage other people's money. And then she came by here and showed you guys a whole bunch of ways to make money, especially in the digital space. Because I said, this whole digital thing is getting ready to take over. These are systems that these people are putting into place. Whether we believe that or not, it doesn't matter where you at in your spirituality. One thing that is for sure, that this whole entire agenda is a written plan. And a lot of the times, 99% of the times, it's the people. Every time people build themselves, our country get unburdened by what has been. Look, so we're going to stay to the task, okay? Just period, point blank. If people, I'm going to just do this little disclaimer real quick. You come over here spewing, unintelligence or ignorance, hatred, whatever the case may be, I'm just going to simply block you. I'm going to act like you invisible tonight because there's something more important that I got to touch on than to go back and forth with people, over dumb stuff. Okay. Just literally, there's people that don't know how they going to eat tomorrow. And there's kind of two type of people that's happening simultaneously. It's people that are struggling, and then there's people that are prospering. The people that are struggling are getting poorer. People that are prospering are getting prosperer. They're getting more. They're actually obtaining more. They're actually accumulating more. And there's two type of people. The middle class is no longer the middle class anymore, whether people believe that or not. It's just poor and rich, and we get to pick and choose which side that we're going to be on. Greetings to you from Colorado. I'll see you, beloved. So that's what I want to come by here and share on tonight. Okay. There are people that is on the other side that is doing very well, prospering. I'll sit in rooms with these people, whether they're in virtual rooms or they are in public rooms. There's a very big event going on out here right now in Invest Fest. It's a really, really big event, but I'm in rooms with people that are doing $1 million every single day. Okay. Every single day, even in the middle of all of this, there are 1,700 millionaires being made. So that means you have 1,700 opportunities for you to be the next one, and people are taking advantage of it. If you guys go to Google right now, there was an article that broke out how teenagers are getting rich over here on TikTok, leveraging what is going on with the political, world. You can look in the political realm and say, damn, all of this is doom and gloom and this is happening and oh my God, it's all bad. Or you can look at it from this standpoint. I'm going to capitalize off of what's going on. I'm going to ride the wave. Okay. And every time we turn around, there's a new wave to ride. It don't matter if Vladimir Putin said something, you can ride that wave. It don't matter if JD Vance said something, you can jump on that wave. It don't matter if Donald Trump said something, you can jump on that wave. Something happened with Kamala, you can jump on that wave, okay? And that's what people do. And that's what they're doing right over here on TikTok. They get in hundreds of thousands of dollars for turning on their camera and their phone, and they have one person on the left and one person on the right sit down and kind of do like a live game. Why are you going for Kamala? Why are you going for President Trump? And they doing big bags. Not only that, they have the TikTok shop, okay, where you can actually go find what people are selling, what's trending, how much money they are making, okay? And then you can go use an AI tool to take that video, transcribe it, redo it for you. You post it back on your TikTok, and now you're streaming, you're booming, you're getting some revenue, okay? You're getting some commission. That's called affiliate. So they doing big bags on that end. Another way that they are making a lot of money is with communities, okay, and groups. And that's what I want to talk about tonight. How you can actually do $1 million community, millions of dollars in a community. Because I'm not trying to take my cameras, all the different cameras that I'm streaming on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube, and I'm on Facebook all simultaneously. I will turn on my camera and show you guys. Actually, I will. And if those over here on Instagram and TikTok want to have a visualization, then you guys, my YouTube and Facebook is, in my profile, so you guys can see visually. I don't know if I can flip the camera around and allow you guys to see with the photo live image. But I want to show you guys $1 million. Okay. I've did this before. You guys are very familiar with it, especially if you've been following me for a while. This is just one platform. I just go to this platform and use this as an example, but there's several other platforms where you can have courses, a course community where you can just have a community where you guys just kind of hanging out, where you guys are collaborating, networking. I'm going to give you guys actually several $1 million niches that you can start a community in. And this gives you residual income, okay? This gives you passive residual income. So say, for instance, you let 1,000 people into your community for free. Hey, you guys, I have a community. It's about mothers that are single mothers, with children, with toddlers. Here's some tips and tricks to make sure you're taking care of yourself. Here's a community of other women to make sure we come together. We take care of ourselves, our mental health. You can reach out to other sisters when you're dealing with people like that, because that's solving a problem. They feel alone anyway. Even though they have friends and family, they still feel alone. They're raising children by themselves. You can start a community for those who like to do meditation. You can do a manifestation community. There's so many different communities that you can actually start. I'm just putting those out there to name a few. Okay. If you're a tax preparer and you want to help people learn how to start a tax preparing business, you can start a community for that. Okay. If you do business credit, okay, you can start a community for that. If you're a patriot, you can start a patriotic community for women ages such and such. Our patriotic community for men that support Donald Trump. Our Democratic community for those who support that party and this party. You guys can start communities literally for everything. And if you on Facebook have a Facebook page, you know what I'm saying is no lie. They have free communities over there where they're actually, if you go on Facebook right now, and if you go type in Black Women for Kamala, they have over 200,000 the last time I checked in this group. Then once they get them in the group, they like, look, for your support and in support of Kamala, look, we're gonna all look alike. Purchase a shirt right here. So we represent Kamala when we go out in the streets, not just, online. And then how about if we, here's some ways that you can get involved. Download my ebook for $7. So you see how you can start a group and then you can begin to monetize off of it. I got 200,000 women in here for Kamala. How many of you guys are business owners in here? Out of 200,000, maybe 1,000 or 2,000 may say, I'm a business owner. Okay, would you guys like to promote to all of these 200,000 women in here for Kamala your businesses? Yeah, sure. Okay, for $97 a month, I'll allow you to post up to 4 times a day. Okay, you can even go live in here advertising your services and getting sales from off of a group that I started for the free 99. Okay, if 2,000 people say yes to that $97 offer, then somebody put it in the chat real quick. How much would that be every single month? I want y'all to see it, okay? I want you to see it so you can see it, because you can't have what you can't see. I say that all the time. People see themselves getting divorced before they actually ever go get divorced. People see themselves getting married before they actually get married. People see themselves staying married, before they stay married. 20 years down the line, they like, how y'all did it? I just saw myself staying married. Period, point blank. I made up my mind that I wasn't getting a divorce and I'm going to work it out. It doesn't matter. Me and my husband have been together going on 20 years, 19 years, because I saw myself getting married one time, never to get remarried again. I saw myself having children before I had children. So in order to see it, you need to see it. So tell me, how much is 2,000 people times $97 per month residually? If 50 fall off, you still got 1,500 people times $97, okay? It's a chunk of change. Come on. Come on, Amy. I want y'all to put the numbers in the chat so that people can see it. $97 times 2,000. Okay. You build this group. You can go start a group for anything. Trump 2024. Okay. Put the numbers in the chat. Okay. I agree, but that's not what this message is about tonight. For sure. Okay. And honestly, this photo is taken because I'm a government contracting specialist. So this is a part of an ad. I went, and put on character like I was Uncle Sam, but it's so befitting for right now. But I'm staying away from politics and all of that. I believe in his policies. Donald Trump is a businessman. I'm a businesswoman. Okay. I believe in the betterment of the country, the security, the safety, but this is not what this is about. Y'all not participating. I'm in the stream. No takers or money makers. What is 2,000 times $97? It's simple. $194,000 a month. Thank you. Now, can you give me that times 12? Because I told you can build $1 million community and you can use AI to build this. Okay. This can be built in one day. This could be built in one day. I don't want anybody on my watch to be like, I ain't got no money. I don't got no means to get money. I'm showing you one play right here that'll give you $194,000 a month. Now times that times 12. You'd be making more than Kamala. You'd be making more than Joe Biden. $194,000 a month is more than what Kamala Harris and Joe Biden Harris makes a year for their presidential salary. How much would that be times 12? Because I know it's over $1 million. It's $194,000 a month. I'm giving the example of the group that they went and created, Black Women for Kamala. And it has over 250,000 women in it. And if the person that started that group talked to somebody like myself and showed them how to monetize, I can show you 7 streams from just one group. I'm going to give y'all an example. Are you ready? Okay. Because I just showed you $194,000 a month, 2,328,000 a year off of a community. You can do a foodies community, those who like to hike. You can do a couponing community. You can do a financial planning community. You can do a single women's club community. You can do a married women's club community. You can do a boss chick community. However you want to do it, a travel the world community. So many different communities you can do. But here is, and I'm going to give you guys some $1 million niches. Niches are simply what I just told you. The area of expertise you want to expertise in, and you ain't got to be an expert to expertise in. If you survived or overcame a narcissist, how many of y'all have ever dealt with a narcissist? You know their tactics. You know how they move. Their characteristics. You know their manipulation. You know their tactics. How many of you guys have dealt with a narcissist? Because I could tell you right now that there are millions of women dealing with narcissistic men, and there are millions of men dealing with narcissistic women. So you let them come in for the free 99. Join my community. Get you some support, some networking, some tools, some skills. Okay? Some lifelong friendships and connections, whatever you want to call it. And it's just a place where we all can get together, okay? And we can empower one another. And we can, encourage one another. We can motivate one another. So you can do that. So now you open up the group just like they did with the Black Women for Kamala Harris. They got some Donald Trump groups too. They got millions of people in there. But I'm going to give you a play how to do $1 million with a community. You get them in there for the free 99 because everybody likes free 99. And thank you for the hearts. If y'all can just smash the hearts, tap the screen, keep the hearts coming. It's just going to help me get into the For You page. So now you got everybody. Hey, brother, you got everybody in the group for the free 99. Okay. The group is massive. Now you can go in there and start monetizing off the group. If you got 200,000 and you say, hey, I let everybody in here for free, but I am going to make it a paid group and it's going to be $1 every single month for you to be in a group. You're going to continue to provide value, going to continue to provide education, skill set tools. So now you got 250,000 in there. You charge everybody $1. That is $250,000 every single month. Y'all mark that down as number 1. That's just one stream from a group, a community. You grew it for free, got everybody in there. You even did some freebie challenges, some promotion, some engagement. Hey, for everybody that's in here, to the person that will share this and invite the most people to this group, you will win a free masterclass or a free resource list, or you a free consultation or a free week to promote your business. There's so many different freebies that you can actually give away to get that engagement and get that group growing rapidly. Okay. Even if you just grew it to 5,000 people and you charge them $1 a month. I don't care what's going on. Everybody can afford $1. Then you got $5,000 a month. Okay. And then you don't have to get all these people by yourself. You got to know strategies to get people in there. Ain't nobody even finna worry about you. Satan, the Lord rebukes you. Okay, let me go ahead and block you because you coming up over here and talking some foolishness. And I just said tonight is not the night. I could go back and forth with you, and that's what the enemy wants me to do. So the people who showed up over here does not get the information that I was sent. I let y'all clown around last night, but not tonight. So let me just go ahead and block you. Okay. There we go. Now back to business. So grow it for free and then charge $1. So now you have $1 times however many people you have in your group, and that's an extra $1 or extra 100, extra $1,000 you did not have. Okay. So now you grew it to 250,000. We're just going to use this group for Kamala, okay, tonight. So now you have this group that has grown to 250,000. You charge everybody $1. That's $1 per month times all of those people in the group, which gives you 250,000. Say 50,000 on payday dollar, you still got 200,000. Say 100,000 on payday dollar, you still got $150,000 coming in every month. So you add that times 12, you already did $1 million. Okay, let me go ahead and put these clowns in cell block D. Okay, I got time tonight. I really do. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just let y'all stay over here and get this good work. Okay, we can care less about all of that. And I know that that's the enemy trying to irritate me. Okay, we'll see in November. Now move along. Period. So then now you got the residual coming in from just $1 on the group. Say for instance, you wanted to charge $5, lesser than a buck of coffee. You got 250,000 times 5. Okay, 250,000 times 5. I really want you guys to stay focused. What I see happening is division on another level. Okay, and I'm gonna actually use a live, come over here on TikTok and share a whole bunch of information that I really believe needs to be shared. The enemy is trying to keep us so distracted with division and fighting, inwardly fighting each other, and that's called treason. Okay, in the natural, if you turned on your people and started inwardly fighting in the army and the military, that would be called treason. In the spirit, it's the same thing. Okay, if they want to vote for Kamala, let them vote for Kamala. We know who we voting for. And we just going to keep, our job is to continue to spread truth. Whatever that is to you, respectfully, okay? And they want to come over here and provoke me to get riled up and then start, rebuking them and all of that stuff. But we're going to stay focused. I think the next 74 days is the most critical days because our country weighs in the balance. And God is looking at what we're doing. God is definitely looking at what we're doing. And we can't win no war divided. And we in a real life war for real, for real. We in a real life spiritual war, good versus evil. We in a real life war, a political war. So we have to remain focused and we have to remain steadfast. The only way we gonna win is with God, okay? And we cannot be out here doing things that God is against. So let's just leave it right there. If they come over here in the chat acting crazy, I'll block them. And then if we don't argue back with them, then they really don't have a case. We already know these people don't have no policies. We already know that they don't have nothing. We already know that, okay? So there is no need for us to argue with one another and have division amongst one another, I'm believing God and standing on his word. And as you can see, a lot of them people don't even believe in God. They be like, he's an imaginary this. And so you can see clearly that this is a war between good and evil. But I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord, and I'm standing 10 toes down because he gave us all power and authority over all demonic activities and demonic entities. I'm just going to stand on that and not let the enemy rile me up and get me in the wrong position to where, God has to remove himself from my sin. So with that being said, I would like to say this though. I would like to say this real quick, interject this. I really felt this strong in my spirit. And I said this before, okay? I said this one time before when Donald J. Trump was up in New York. And this ain't about Donald J. Trump, but I do want y'all to know this, especially if you supporting him. When he was going through that trial situation up in New York, I was watching from another streamer or content creator. He had went live, and the way that Trump was out there like shaking hands and stuff like that with the people, I just instantly saw an attempt on his life. Like that was a dangerous thing to do, and how they were not as alert as they should have been. That's what I was able to see in the realm of the spirit. And so I said, wow, when God showed it to me, I was like, I need to be praying against any attempts on that man's life. And then I went and I took it over to Facebook to my post, because people know whenever God tells me something, I'm always going to have a witness. So they know he said it and not me. And so I went over there on Facebook and I said, hey, I bind and rebuke all attempted assassinations against Donald J. Trump's life. And, if anybody else is in agreement, then you got, because all we need is two. Wherever there, that's what we don't realize spiritually. And I got to say this off the record, okay? That's what we don't realize spiritually, that it is more with us than it is them. Our math is different than what we've been accustomed to learn in school. If one can chase 1,000, two can put 10,000 to flight. Two can put 10,000 to flight, then four can put 20,000 to flight. That's our math. So it don't matter if they got 10,000 people showed up. If we got 100 people, okay, then our math is still bigger. So we need to be praying, y'all. I'm going to keep on saying that. And what I wanted to say here is, after I seen that and said that, and then what happened on July, I believe the 13th to Donald Trump, just today when he was at the border, and I just checked out some clippings of him being at the border, I had that same feeling again. Like they gonna try it again, because it's deeper than what we can think, and it's deeper than what we can see. They know this man is coming for them. So their fears, they're trying to project on the world to get certain people emotionally to vote for them and make it seem like Trump is against them or coming for them. When in reality, Trump's going for them. You better believe Trump is going to go for them. And they're like, he's trying to take away your rights. He's trying to take away this. He's trying to take away that. But really, he's threatened to arrest all of his political opponents. These are the same things that y'all did to this man. Y'all weaponized the government on this man. And America was able to see that it wasn't no longer his word. It was real, actual, in our face. And we seen that when they try to take that man alive. And you can clearly see God's hand on that man when they attempted that. Had the angel of the Lord not told that man to turn his head, it would have been over, and we would have been stuck with this. Okay, so we need to be praying, because they're not going to stop. And the more popular he gets, and the more people, all of this is a drill. The more people and the more polls that they really see, real life polls, like Elon Musk pointed out. I'm not even giving you no attention with your 200 likes. Get up out of here. Okay. Even with, all of the things that they have done to this man still, you cannot deny, I don't care what accusations they come up against him, you cannot deny that God is not with Donald Trump. Donald Trump should have been underneath the prison. Let them have it. Let them have their way. He should have been gone. Ding dong. Bye-bye, out of here. Let them have it their way. He's still standing. They didn't try to bring all kind of charges on him, okay? That ain't gonna stick once he get to the pills. They didn't try to, and this is the propaganda that they're using. They're using this type of propaganda out there. He's been convicted of these. He's been convicted and he ain't had no victims. That don't even make sense. And what we don't realize is if they did it to this man, the president, they don't give a hot diggity dog about doing it to us. When that man say that I am in the way of them coming for y'all. Now I'm voting for that. Thank you, Mr. President, for fighting on my behalf. Thank you, because it ain't a piece of cake, man. This man done went through all kind of hell. And he doing it for the free 99. He ain't took a paycheck. He didn't even accept their money. You ain't found nobody that's willing to do that. And no, Trump is not a savior. Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ is the savior, okay? But God always raises up a deliverer. Ask Moses. Ask Nehemiah. Ask Joshua. Ask Caleb. Okay? Ain't nobody finna argue with you over here. You on my live, okay? You get too disrespectful, I'm just gonna block you, but you're not getting no love over here. I'm on my live. Period, point blank. So I want us to be praying for Donald Trump. I don't care if you mad, get a cape and get super mad. We praying for Donald Trump. Something that them demons don't like, okay? That's who always should when you start talking scriptural, when you start talking truth, biblical, then here comes Satan and his minions, okay? But I just want to tell y'all that tonight. We're not going to focus on all this back and forth with TikTokers and people who can't even think for themselves. Pray for them because they lost, and that is sad. Last night I went to bed sad. I really did. I went to bed sad because it don't make no sense to be this deceived. It's so sad. So you have to have some type of compassion and sympathy for them, okay? Because they are deceived. And we was deceived too. I was in 2008. I bless God for opening up my eyes. I really do. But I was deceived too, okay? So pray for them too. Because at the end of the day, we gonna all need each other. That's all we got. That's why God made us one big family. Skin folks don't make us kin folks. The blood of Jesus does. And the Almighty God, which is all of our Father, makes us related. Period, point blank. Now back to the communities, okay? So now you charge $5 for the group per month, okay? And I love you too, love. So now you charge $5 for the group. So instead of $250,000 a month, you got that times 5 coming in every single month. This is the way. One thing I want you guys to know is they weaponize and leverage money. Nobody elected Kamala. If she was running up against anybody else, they wouldn't have picked her. Kamala was selected, and how she's still standing in the race is because of financial support. This is all a power grab. It's all about who got the biggest money. That's why certain billionaires and different things on both sides come and back them and put their dollars behind it, because without money, it's literally nothing. You're spending billions of dollars on ads, 30-second ads, okay? What I'm saying to y'all is, at the end of the day, I got to keep saying this. I really do. They sit at the same table, but just on different sides, okay? Ain't nobody gonna have your back like you. Ain't nobody gonna have your back like you. I will say this about Donald Trump. He does like this country. And as long as you love this country where I reside and my family and my kids and you all reside, then you are right with me. When you start opening up borders and you act like you don't care about our country and you don't care about the people that's being affected by them borders that you didn't open up, and you don't mind giving vasectomies and stopping men from reproducing, okay, in the earth, something that God told them to do, to be fruitful, and then want women to abort the fruit that God gave them, the fruit of their womb, then I have an absolute problem with that, okay? I really do. We are precious in His sight. Thank you, Diana. That's right. Okay. Melanie, Satan, the Lord rebukes you. Okay. Bye. You get no love over here. Just a simple rebuke. So now you got people paying you $5. Say, for instance, you charge $10. Are y'all doing the math with me? Is the mathing? You get everybody in there for free first, and then you become paid. You monetize it. Or you can just simply say, hey, it's $1 to be in this group. It's $5 to be in this group. People will pay attention, okay, to what they value. So if you make it valuable, people will pay attention, and not only will they pay with their pocketbooks, with their wallets, with their credit cards. Yep. Thank you, Sister Angela. Yes. So you can do it for $49. There's people in here that literally charge $997 for their community. The more value you put in it, the more valuable it becomes. And one thing that I do want to say to you all is that you guys can take advantage of what's happening right now for the next 75 days and run up a big, big, big bag. Are you hearing me? If you hear me, just put that yes, I hear you in the chat. Don't let mainstream media get all the money out here, and the content creators that's covering what's going on get all the money out here. There are hundreds of people making millions of dollars on Etsy alone, just selling Trump merch. You know how many people, whenever that man goes live, whenever that man says a speech, whenever that man gets on TV, whatever he does prosper, and that's what they really mad about. Like Sweet Coco in the chat. That's what they really mad about. So if mainstream media is going to broadcast that, then I can take a clipping of what he said. They have all these tools to do so. I can take a photo when he was charged or guilty. I have merch. Because that was that mugshot was historical. If you go over on Etsy right now and just type in Donald Trump guilty, you will see that people sold a shirt with just his face on it, with guilty, put their own letters on it, and they sold it to over 200,000 people at just $6. I'm a doctor of mind your business. That's what I'm a doctor of, okay? You can go Google me if you really want to know what I'm a doctor of. You can go look. This is my real name, Dr. Tawana Worlds. Go check me out on Google. I'm in the middle of something that's called being disruptive, and it's called being disrespectful. Okay, when class is in session, we got to raise our hand to speak to the teacher. So if you want to go fact check me, Google will tell you everything you need to know. Now back to this. So now I done showed you how to monetize off of getting people in the group. And then once you get the people inside of the group and you say, okay, how many of you guys are actually business owners in the group? I am. So say, for instance, out of 250,000 in the group, 2,000 is business owners. So now you hit them with this. Well, I have a group of 250,000 women or men and women or men in this group that I'm sure would need your services. And you'll be able to advertise in my group for just $97 a month and get clients, get sales, and get leads off of a group that I built. And 2000 said, I'm down with that for $97 a month. So now you have, what was the number earlier, y'all? 2000 times 97. Let me see if I can scroll back up here and get it for you. 194,000. So now you have the money coming in for being the paid, making the group or the community paid. And then you have another stream of income coming in from just advertising. 97 whole dollars for just that. Absolutely. Okay. You pay more than that for a cell phone. Now, who's the smart one? Let me take 5 minutes to school this person over here real quick. $97 a month for that. And you will go to McDonald's and spend $50 for junk food. You will go pay a cell phone bill, okay, and have $1,000 cell phone on your ear. More than $1,000 cell phone on your ear, and don't complain about that. You will pay rent on somebody else's property that you do not own, and at any time they can remove you from their property, but you pay that on that. So yes, girl, $97 a month. You pay to go to college, don't you? You pay more than that to go sit in there and listen to a lecture for 2 hours a day. You got to buy books. You got to get there. You got to buy other necessities or essentials to complete projects. Absolutely. $97. If you're going to come in this group and you're going to learn how to make you millions of dollars, what is $97 to you? That's called poverty thinking. And only poor people would say $97 for that. When you would go up into a whole clothing store and spend more than $97 on an outfit that you probably gonna wear one time for good, and then it's gonna be faded for the next couple of times that you wear it. You're gonna spend $97 on a pair of shoes, on a pair of leather that was made in Thailand for $1. Yes, $97 for that, ma'am. Now back to what I was saying. Only a poor person would say something like that. You paying that for one meal at Walmart, Kroger. Okay. That's the definition of backwardsism. Just 2 years ago, you can go get that same product for $2. Now you paying $6 for that same product. Ain't increased in value, ain't increased in size. It just increased in price, and you paying for it. You paying $10 for a loaf of bread, $14 for a pack of bacon that was just $3.95. Like when people come over here and be slick, because now I got to go ahead and change the oil real quick. So now you got two streams of income. You got people that actually want to promote in your group and get leads and clients and sales, because they know that in order to stay in business, they got to make money. And the audience that you've built is the audience that they can now leverage without having to go build it from scratch by themselves. Okay. So that's the second stream of income. Now you can say, hey, if you guys are looking to build a community yourself, I have an ebook. It's only $7. It'll give you the foundational things to do as far as starting your own personal community, growing your own tribe. And it's just $7. And AI will make this for you in 5 minutes or less. So now you got 3 streams of income. Hey, I'm hosting a workshop. I'm going to show you how to get some digital products, how to make your own ebook. I'm going to show you how to make your own, video sales letter. I'm going to show you the top 10 AI tools that you can use to make your life more simplistic. Whatever. I'm holding a workshop. It's $47 for you to come learn this information that transform your finances. So now you get several people that'll show up to it this week. You can just do it one day out of a week, 1 to 2 hours. Okay. Anything 97 and under shouldn't be no more than 1 to 2 hours. And then at the end of that, say, hey, you came here, it's $47. You got the information for free. But if you want lifetime access to the replays and, access to the tools. You can use my links or whatever the case may be for you to sign up for these platforms and these systems that will actually help you do it faster and get you there further. Then I'm going to go ahead and drop my link and you can use my link. What am I doing? Now I'm affiliate marketing. I don't own none of them platforms, but I have a link. You want to sign up for a stand store? I'm going to get residual off of every single month that you pay. You want to sign up for ManyChat? I'm going to get a residual off of every month that you pay. Okay. If you want to sign up for Canva, I'm going to get a residual off of every month that you pay. If you want to sign up for Midjourney, I'm going to get a residual every month off you pay. If you want to sign up for the paid plan on ChatGPT, I'm going to get a residual. Why? Because I'm going to drop my links. So now I done gave you 5 streams of income from starting one thing. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I done already showed you $1 million just on charging $1. I also showed you another $1 million just on letting people advertise in your group. That $7 ebook could do $1 million in a year, okay? You probably got to sell it to like 2,000 people. But that's not hard to do with a group that you'd created that big. Why? Because it's pinned to the top of the group. So everybody who join your group, come in your group, see that ebook right at the top. And now you can rinse, wash, and repeat. It don't just got to be an ebook on growing a group. It could be an ebook on the top 10 tools that you need to use AI. Get you a digital skill. It could be here's an ebook on how to go live on TikTok. It could be here's how to grow your Instagram. It could be anything. You can just rinse, wash, and repeat using AI to give you the information, using another platform to give you the visuals and put the text on the visuals. And then you just hit share. You got a link. You go ahead and upload that to Google, make it public, and now you can go and attach that to your stand store and sell that on automation. Money in your sleep. Those are called Z's coins. So I done gave you 5. Now you say, hey, I have a separate coaching program outside of this group where I'm going to help men and women learn how to do exactly what I've done, make me my $1 million every single month. You will be able to learn the same strategies, the same blueprint, follow the same blueprint that I have, and it's only $997. Now you get 1,000 at 997. Y'all put that in the chat, okay? You got 250,000 people in the group. Statistically speaking, 10 to 30% is going to convert. So if you got 250,000 inside of your group, you got 250,000. You're gonna normally get about 2,500 to say yes to a $997 offer. Not to mention everybody who joined your group had to actually exchange their information in order to get into your group and get your information. They had to give you their name, their email, and their phone number. So now you can run the email marketing on them. You ain't seeing my information in the group. Let me hit you up with this email. It's getting ready to be, fourth quarter. I got some products that you can buy. I got some courses that you can buy. I got some PDFs that you can buy. And hey, just for my email subscribers, it's 50% off. So instead of $997, it's $497. You send out 5,000 emails in a day. You got 250,000 people in your group, 250,000 emails you collected. You send out 500 emails in a day. 50 of those people are going to say yes. So you do $497 times 50, and that's another bag. And then you can say, hey, I got a mastermind. It's a 12-month mentorship. It's going to be a community. You work individually. It's instead of one to many, you can work one to few or one-on-one. And it's $25,000 a year. And somebody probably right now is like, $25,000 a year. That's a lot. Let me help you out, beloved. When you go work a regular schmegular job, even people working at Popeyes and Long John Silver's for the whole year, they make 20 to 30,000, if not 35,000 a year. I don't know one person that's going to work for under $20,000 a year. Even with Social Security, you get $12,000 a year. Just receiving $1,000 and some change every month. So 25,000 is not a lot. You can do payment plans so you continue to have residual income coming in. It doesn't have to be all up front, but it can be all up front. Okay? You get 25, 4, 8, 16, 20. You get like maybe 20 clients a year. You've almost done $1 million. So now there's multiple ways to do millions of dollars. Okay? I've just showed you multiple ways. I ain't even talked about having a retreat, because that's a 7-figure type of day. I'm only able to take this amount of people from the group on a retreat. We're going to get together, mastermind in Miami. Okay. It's going to be yacht, whole entire weekend going to be paid for, your food, your travel, your stay. And it's $10,000. You can put that on a credit card. Well, where they going to get the credit card? From me, because I'm going to teach them how to get the credit card. That's what I do in my business. They may get the credit card, or they can start making payment plans. You start announcing it 6 months in advance before it comes. They can start making payment plans, okay? People will pay for what they want. 24 people out of 250,000 ain't hard to get. Trust me, I done did it before. And then you serve them so well, and they have a good time with you. Y'all cry together. You share with each other together. You empower one another, especially women. They love that. And then from there, you pitch them before they get ready to go home. You guys want to continue this? You guys want to learn how to do your own events? You guys want to learn how to do your own communities? Then you can get into my mastermind for $25,000. So out of those 24, okay, 2.5 to 3 people going to say yes to your $25,000 offer. So not only did you just run up a big bag, 10,000 times 24, and then 25,000 times 3 or 4 people. You don't even have to pay for the location. The people that want to go is going to pay for the location. I need half up front and then the other by the time the date comes. So you got 24 paying you 10,000. They put half down, 5,000. Then you can go get you a mansion on Airbnb or a mansion on Verbal. You can go rent out a whole hotel room. Okay, I want to reserve 24 rooms. Okay, you can have them where they share a room, or you can have them where they have a singular room. Pay for that. Find a caterer. I'm going to have 24 women here, 24 men and women here. How much would you charge me to cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner for them? Okay, that'll probably run you about another $5,000 to $7,000 for 2 days. Okay, cool. That's already knocked out. Let me get a party bus so that if they want to go somewhere and, whatever the case may be, have a nightlife at the end of our get together during the day. And then I invite some other speakers or some other people to come and help them, in the area where they need help at. That way, everything's not on me. You just did a 6-figure weekend or 7-figure weekend, and you never use your own money. Okay. So with that being said, this is what I have for y'all. I did want to show you guys this. If y'all ain't got this, please stop playing. If y'all ain't got this, please stop playing. I can only show y'all over here on YouTube and Facebook. Let me pull it up real quick. I done came by here showing y'all a whole bunch of these receipts. I hope y'all take me serious, okay? Because this is a community that you can start by yourself. I told y'all this TransUnion sweep. What I was showing y'all over here on school. Hold on, let me go back there real quick. pretty much what I was saying is what I was going to share with you guys, okay? This person right here in the credit space, which I'm finna talk about next. They started them a community. They charge us $75 a month. They got 955 people in there. Tell me how much every month that they're making. And they're actually a clothing brand community in the world, but they deal with credit so that they can get the supplies and all of that stuff to start their clothing brand in their business. Okay, $75 a month times 955. Somebody tell me what that is. I'm just going to show you guys a couple of examples. Okay, really quickly. Okay, really quickly. And as you can see here, they have different prices. $129 a month, $99 a month. I only told y'all $1, $5, $10. But they're charging $24.99, $129, $75, $49, $49 here, $15 a month, $49. You can charge however much you want. Okay. As you can see here, he's charging $1 and has 15,200 members in there. That's $15,200 every single month, like clockwork. Okay. As long as you're in a group, you got to pay. And you don't got to worry about going in there reminding them to pay. When they join your community is going to send them a notification your payment is due. So $75 times 955 people. What's that number? And then give me $3,300 people times $49. Y'all give me them two numbers. I just want y'all to see $1 million real quick. Because when you times that times 12, you made $1 million. How many of you guys could use $1 million? So the first one, the $75, right? The $75 times 955 community members, that's a payout of $71,625 every month. What could you do with $71,625 every month? Y'all answer me that. What could you do with that? Would that be able to help you afford food? Would that be able to help you to go buy you a home? Would that be able to help you to get out of debt, pay them student loans back? Would that be able to help you travel? Would that be able to help you help your loved one, your grandma, the elderly person in your life that you love and they need, surgery? Or your money can save somebody's life. Somebody right in your family might need a treatment or something that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars because you don't have it. They can't live anymore. That's why getting money is important. So you can leverage it to either buy assets, build generational wealth, take care of your family, do something charitable, whatever it is that you have in your heart to do, whatever that is, you can do it. Okay. So how much is 3,300 people, 3,300 people times $49? So we know that 75 times, how many people does man have in this group? $75 a month times 955 members is $71,000. Now, how much is 3,300 members times $49? And he's charging lesser than the person charging $75 with 955 members. So tell me, how much is that real quick? $161,700 a month. Are y'all seeing what I'm putting down? $1 million is not hard to do. And when I tell y'all this is the easiest way to get you some passive income. You don't got to use your muscle no more for money. You ain't got to use your time no more for money. That's the real reason why you need money, is to give you freedom. Freedom to not be harassed by the debt collectors. Freedom to live the life you want to live. Freedom to take care of your family the way that you want to take care of your family. Freedom to travel the way that you want to travel. Freedom to be charitable the way that you want to be charitable. Freedom to do, that's what it gives you. It gives you time freedom. It gives you mind freedom, and it gives you money freedom. Why would you ever exchange your mind and your muscle for money? That's just currency. Okay. Red wave all day, baby. We'll see in November. Keep it moving respectfully. Okay? You Democrats is gangsters, and we ain't playing that over here. Y'all a nasty piece of work. These are Republicans and Democrats. These are gangsters. See, I come from the streets. Okay? I could stop lifting and pulling so much. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what I show up for. All this other stuff is irrelevant. But I guarantee you will be able to live your life. Let's go, baby. Put it in the chat so they can see it. Every time they show up, just flood the chat with them red hearts. It stands for more than just patriotic. That's the blood of Jesus right there. Okay? The blood. That's why I love the color red. Represents the blood of my Lord and Savior. So do you guys see clearly you can do $1 million? You can do multi-millions. I have not, and that's what I'm going to bring it back to the beginning. When I learned how to do digital products, and I learned how to make money online, and I learned how to sit at home, it's been life-changing, for real. Every day ain't peaches and cream, okay? But it's been life-changing. I was a postal worker before I was a business coach. And I hated my job. Every single day I cried because I had to stick my hand in mailboxes full of lizards, full of frogs, full of baby chicks, drive down roads full of snakes, get stuck in dirt ditches, lay in ditches when there was a tornado. Okay, you don't get to go home. I had to stay out there and deliver the mail, whether it was past the time, the normal time that regular people get off. If my mail wasn't done being delivered at 9 o'clock, I had to stay out there to 9 o'clock to get it delivered, or face federal consequences. You got to make sure they mail be delivered to them on time. If it's registered mail, it has to be a signature. You always got to look behind your shoulder to see if it's a dog coming up, or if there's some type of safety accident. Because if you do anything working for the federal government, it's always your fault. Doesn't matter. If you get your toe ran over, that's your fault. If you get bit by a dog, that's your fault. It is a very stressful job. I injured my back, and me injuring my back was my fault because they didn't have the right type of, they call like burrows where you put the mail in. That was my fault, and then gave me a write-up. I had to go fight that. And then when I injured myself, didn't pay me for 6 months while they were still trying to find data. And when they did pay me, they were paying me about $138 every week on workman's comp. Can you believe that? I never had been treated such harshly and horribly. I made more doing Uber, but now I'm in a city that don't even have Uber, don't have buses or anything. So I'm at they beck and call. And then here come the pandemic. I'm like, yeah. And then they tell you can't go out and work. You can't do this. You can't do that. You just lock down. I'm like, yeah, no, never again. So I was forced to sit down and figure me something out. You're not finna starve my kids. I beg to defer. And then they start doing this exercising too much authority over our children and wanting to bring in things that are abominable to our children, young children. And one thing that I do know, if Satan can mess up your childhood, he will control your adulthood. He tried to do it with me. And it really affected my adulthood behind what he did to me in my childhood. Being raised in a poor family was traumatizing. Thank you. Yes, tap the screen and like the live. I appreciate you, love. Jezebel, we gonna send Jezebel to the grave, okay? For that person that just put that in there. We're going to make sure Jezebel, we have a funeral for Jezebel come election time. Okay? Just know that. Write that on you. Take a screenshot. Take a screen record. Come election time, we're going to make sure we give a funeral to Jezebel because the Jehus are rising. Now you free to move around. So the communities is the fastest way, one of the fastest ways. Real talk. When I tell you this can be done, set up literally in a day. I set up one 2 weeks ago and has already monetized off of the group. Okay. Over $500. Literally. That may not seem a lot to you. Okay. But that's $500 I did not have off of a group with less than 300 members in it that was just started 2 weeks ago. And I started it 2 weeks, but I promoted it a week after I started it. So if I wanted to be technical, when I first created the group, and this is just one of over 50, I have monetized off of all of my groups, and I have 50 groups. I have over 12 communities. Okay. As you can clearly see here, I have over 12 communities. As you can see here, okay? Click down here. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see it on TikTok. But as you can see, I have over 12 communities over here in just school all by itself. And then I have over 50 communities on Facebook. And then I have about 5 or 6 on Telegram and counting. And so what I'm doing is I wanted to show y'all this real quick, and then I'm going to let y'all go. I wanted the 8 beyond poor, humbly accepted corn from beautiful neighbors, and dad was a good man. Let me stay focused. Right? You better say that, sister. I will never send my kids. Never again. I said I need to do something from the house because I got little people. And I can't be sending them to schools and stuff that don't benefit them or educate them appropriately. I'm not finna do that. While I go out and work for money. Money is not my master. Money is my servant. And I'm not finna sacrifice my children to go work for some money. That's not gonna happen. Let me come over here and share this. So I've been telling y'all about this TransUnion sweep, okay? This person got 239-point increase in under 72 hours. Submitted it on the 19th, got 239-point increase on the 22nd. On the 21st, as you can see here. Okay? They was flatlined over here. June is crawling up a little bit. Then they went flatline dead. And then all of a sudden, boom, in one day. Okay? Because of this sweep. Because of this hack. Let me see if I gotta go this way. As you can see here, okay? 239 points. They in the 800 club. I'm gonna tell you right now what this will do for you in 72 hours or less. You can be sitting like this, and then you can just turn around and then run this other play right here, okay? This is another one. Got 96 points from a 677 to a 712. Let me tell y'all something right now. You cannot even rent a place to stay if your score ain't at least in the, let me make sure ain't no information on here. Let me not show that one, okay? This is an outside agency called Lenexus, okay? Whenever you get those little coupons in your mailbox and you take them, that is how these third-party consumer, okay? Now, I told y'all there ain't no such thing as credit bureaus. That's something that people use as a psyop to make people's minds think that credit bureaus like they're a government entity and we have to pay them. What they're doing, it goes, and what they say go. No, you can see the name of this is Consumer Financial Protection. And then they like to have bureau at the end. Why? Because you associate that with FBI. You associate with that type of stuff. Okay. But here you can see, yeah, this correspondence is in response to the complaint received from your office on 8/17/2024 on behalf of who this person is. Okay. In an effort to resolve their concerns, they initiated a dispute, and that investigation was completed on 8/22. During our investigation, Linux located and removed the following records listed below in this person's file. Okay. The incorrect addresses. That's illegal to put that on my credit report. These inquiries. Okay. All of these inquiries, they removed it. And then once you able to sweep your junk like that clean, then you can go get approved for that type of money. Okay. $155,000 at 7% interest rate. Most of the funding plays I have no interest for the first 2 years. So this won't even pick up until after 2 years. You can have that paid off by leveraging another piece of leveraging another one of these plays and go pay that off. And now when you pay it off, they're going to offer you more. It's going to go from 155 to like 500. It's the way to play the game. Y'all put that. Money is a game. You must learn how to play it. Okay. It's a way to play the game. Is that another one? No. Here's another one. Okay. And I've showed you guys this over and over and over again. Results like this. 194 points up at a 724. So if you just wanted to cop the play and then create you a group around this, because everybody and their mama gonna need credit at one point in time in their life. And after they get 18 years of age, they're gonna need it even more so. I don't care if they have an 800 credit score. I'll show you where they went and ran that play for 155,000, and then they had to use that 24-hour inquiry removal so that they can go rinse, wash, and repeat at another bank. These people are getting auto loans. You want to get in the transportation space? Fourth quarter gonna be great. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but the only people that was able to work through a pandemic, which we getting ready to go into another one. Y'all think that it's crazy right now? Just wait to see what type of tricks and schemes and schisms these people come out of the woodwork with. Yeah, they legal. They 100% legal. They 100% legal for sure. Okay. Dr. T don't do no fraud moves. They 100% legal. But if you don't know the information, then you just can't do it. But I'm giving you game. So you can take these plays that you can come over here and get for me for the low and go and create you a community. You don't think that you can get 100,000 in a community that you set up for free? That you're going to be giving them credit dispute templates, consumer law education, hacks, tips, and tricks, and then you turn around and you make it paid. Once you get the amount of people in there that you want to get in there, you make it paid. Hey, everybody stay in this group. It's going to be $49. Because of the value you put in there, they're going to pay you that $49. Trust me. Hey, everybody, I'm going to make this paid membership. Look, I'm giving y'all game that, you know, I paid a little good penny, but what y'all going to pay me every month going 100x what I paid to get this information. So even at $1 a month with 100,000, you doing 100,000 months. Okay. So with that being said, because I said I wasn't going to hold y'all too long, I just wanted to let y'all know how you can make that work for you. Come on now. I always use other people's money to make me money. I don't even believe in using my own money anymore. If I want to go buy me some real estate, I'm going to use some credit cards. I'm going to use some business credit. And then I'm going to get me something that's going to give me some passive income so I can pay the business credit cards back. And then I'm going to get more of an increase because I paid you back. I built a relationship with you. And I just used somebody else's credit card to pay you back, okay? And then when you gave me more money, I went and paid them back. And then I got more money from them. And it's just a rinse, wash, and repeat type of situation, okay? You can actually build a business legally, get business funding legally, bankrupt your business legally, and it be written off, and it never affects you personally. Business and personal is two total separate entities. Okay. And there's things that you can do and ways that you can play a game. You guys should all be driving around in others' money is a tax write-off, right? And you're not taxed on it. You can't get taxed on it. This is how Mr. Trump lives tax-free. That's why they hate that man. Still trying to get his tax records because they can't get him on nothing. He lived tax-free. I bought that land with their money. I didn't work and earn that money. You can only be taxed on earned income. I didn't earn this. I borrowed this. I leveraged this. I didn't go trade that's why it's a different game for people that are public sector, and there's a different game for people that are private sector. When you start learning the money game, you become a private sector. You get different privileges, different treatment. They don't want us to know how easy it is, right? So look, this is what I got for y'all, okay? I said that to say I'm doing it. I got other clients that are doing this, okay? Bringing this to y'all. I've been in this group for a very long time, building communities for myself. But I know that this is still bottom level. Only people that's doing it really. And as you can see when I show you on school, when I say it's bottom level, it really is bottom level, because I want to give you guys about maybe 10 to 15 niches that are $1 million niches. If you're struggling to know, well, I don't know what kind of group I should join or start. Okay, cool. Let me give you at least 20, okay, that you can start a group. E-commerce consulting. SaaS is called Software as a Service Group. I will build a group and I will give you guys all of the softwares that I'm using. ManyCheck, Go High Level, Kajabi, Midjourney. I will give you guys all of access to the platforms, the software that I'm using, and then you can go and sign up for these softwares and you can sell them as a service. You don't have a business? Cool, sell the software. So that's what SaaS is. The number one $1 million niche is a software as a service. Did you know this software can actually generate you 30 days worth of content without you having to do anything? You can just take some text from over here, take a viral video over here, put it over here, and now you got 30 days pieces worth of content where you can actually schedule it out. Here's the software that I'm using for that. So you can sell software as a service. Number one, e-commerce consulting. That's a very easy thing. Okay. Shopify, drop shipping, TikTok shop. And YouTube is in. That's why they try to take YouTube off the map, because YouTube was coming with their own YouTube shop. Do you know how many millionaires are born on TikTok shop? That's called e-commerce. I'm advertising somebody else's product and I'm getting paid just for showing it to people who's going to look on my page. I don't have to make nothing, send nothing, sell nothing, box nothing up, ship nothing. I just put content out there and I can go to one app, an AI app, without ever showing my face and tell it, this is what I'm selling. I'm selling the lungs cleanser. I need a 60-second or less video. And here's the product that is trending on TikTok that other people are doing, $100,000 months on. And I'm going to tell you something. TikTok pays very good and they pay you every month on the 15th. But if you got other monies and resources coming in, that's a every week payday. I can show you receipts. You've received a payout from TikTok. Thank you. Super duper excited. So now that's another stream of income. Okay. That ain't even talking about my TikTok shop. That is just for putting out content that people view and like and engage with. People are doing this faceless. Okay. Affiliate marketing, I've already talked about that. When you looking to do $1 million, 30% of that $1 million should come from affiliate marketing solely. Hey, I have this link. Go sign up using this link. Hey, I have this link. Go sign up using this link. Hey, I'm using this new Pro Go 7, camera for my live streaming. You know what I'm saying? And it gives me better, clear, crisp, camera footage and pictures and photos. And you guys, if y'all want to try, here go my link. Period. That's affiliate marketing. Drop shipping, talked about that. I have a vendors list. I sell it for $17. It has celebrity hair. It has eyelashes, all of the things that people use to consume. It has all of these things in it. Children's shoes. I can buy my kids' shoes for the low. Chanel bags, purses, name brand, you name it. Bounce houses, you want to get in the bounce house, you want to start a community for those who want to get bounce houses and event stuff, because that's another lucrative field to be in. But I got all the vendors. And when you join my group, you get access to all the vendors for just $10 a month. Every single month, I will drop a new vendor. I will drop hair vendors this month. Next month, I will drop clothing vendors. I will drop jewelry vendors. Okay. So every month you make it valuable for them to not only pay, but now you have a product that you're selling on top of getting the residual for them being inside of your community. Okay. Social media management. Can you use LegalZoom? Yeah. If you want to create a community of why it's so important to know your rights and to have people that can actually structure your business the right way and all of that, yeah, you can start a community. LegalZoom, absolutely. You can actually, that's a software as a service. That's a SaaS. Hey, you guys can use my link right here to get started. You might get in a pickle. You might need to have you some representation. You go to jail for drunk driving or something. I know about LegalZoom because I use them when I'm building out stuff for my clients. They do your LLC, get it done the right way so you ain't got to worry about it. But yeah, you can absolutely use LegalZoom. You can use anything. Digital marketing agency. So now I can just create a community. Hey, you guys want to learn everything digital marketing, faceless at that. Yeah, absolutely, beloved. So now you can start a group about just digital marketing. There's a lot of business owners that don't know how to sell their stuff. And it don't be a problem with getting into business. The problem be with staying in business. So let me show you how to do this in under 5 minutes. Create you 30 days worth of reels that you can now go and then let me give you all the trending hashtags. So we make sure we're using the hashtags that people that's getting millions of views on their stories and on their reels, you'll be getting that same thing. Okay. So now you can become a digital marketing agency and say, hey, business owners, if you need help, growing your audience, growing your platform, you can even build communities for people. Did you hear what I just said? Once you learn how to do it, you can actually do it for people or teach them. Hello, somebody. Listen, I'll do all your videos for you. I'll let AI do the job for me. But yeah, as a consultant, I'll take you on as a client. I'll make sure that I schedule your post. I'll use AI to do that too. And then I'll make sure I run some ads to your group or your community, and I'll let AI do that too. But since my time is invested in me building it out for you, that'll be $5,000 per client, $10,000 per client. I'm getting ready to bring you some money. I'm getting ready to bring some more eyeballs to you. I'm getting ready to bring you some more leads. So now you can become a digital marketer for somebody else, okay? You can become a social media manager. You guys don't know how to grow on Instagram. Let me go ahead and get you grown up over here on Instagram. I'm going to leverage these AI tools, all the trending hashtags. I'm going to get eyes on your stuff, and I'm going to just sit at the house and do that. I don't got to show my face. I ain't got to deal with no coaching, no community. These are the top $1 million niches, okay? Social media management. Even the Army needs a social media manager. Every business owner, a social media manager is their dream. They're trying to work on their business, not work in their business. And that's why a lot of businesses fail too, because they don't have anybody to help them. Hey, sister, I see you over here. So SEO consulting, how to make sure that when you create your digital assets and your marketing, that you actually register and ranking the right way. SEO, system system optimization. Okay, that's what it is. So now we want to make sure that you ain't just making videos and it just staying at the bottom, but we want to get you optimized. I'll go right over here to this other tool. Okay, it's called InVideo. And then now I'll just go ahead and get all your optimization, the keywords optimized, you get your call to action. So I will create your content for you. I can start a songwriters group or a song creation group. Y'all ever heard of, I think it's called like Songbird or something like that. Maybe that's a movie, but it's called something. But you see these viral videos where they give their spouse or their loved one have a song created for them, and then they record their reaction when they hear the song. They're usually in the car crying. Who didn't heard of those songs? Because it was personalized and customized. Who didn't heard of those songs? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Okay. Anybody let me know in the chat. I'm going to just pick somebody. Whoever respond, I'm going to pick somebody to make a song for you and let you see or let you hear how AI can make songs. So now if I want to make songs for weddings, if I want to make songs for anniversaries, if I want to make songs for baby showers, for graduation, whatever your special moment, I can come right over here and use this AI tool that I'm not about to show y'all right here, right now, and I can make a song. Anybody seen that little video that be going around viral? I've never heard of that. Okay, I'm going to use you since you responded. See? No takers in action. Takers are money makers. So I'm going to use Angela. Okay? Now I'm gonna come back over here and share it. Just let me go over here and put my little prompt in here. I want to tell it exactly what kind of song I want to make. Song description. This song is inspirational song for a dear, sweet sister of mine that's hardworking and very amazing to her loved ones. Love. Her name is Angela. Okay. So this song is an inspirational song with a little R&B sound. Okay. So I'll say this song is an inspirational song with a little R&B sound for a dear sweet sister of mine that's hardworking and very amazing to her loved ones. Her name is Angela. Let's see what they create. Okay. I'm going to tell you when the song is done. I just hit send. In under 60 seconds. Now I can go sell these. I can upload them to Spotify. There's a different type of setup. I can actually make songs to put in front of people YouTube videos. I can make not copywritten, what is it called? Ads free or copyright free music for people's backgrounds in their videos or whatever. Whenever they teaching, they want to have that background audio. Now the song is done. I was talking over the song, but let me go ahead and let y'all hear the song. This one's for you, Sister Angela. Okay. But this is what AI allows you to do. Okay. Let me find it real quick. So you guys can do this. And not only can you do this, you can actually show others how to do this. This is Angela's song. I got 2 versions. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Did they get it right or not?
Angela, you shine so bright through the darkest of the night. Your heart is pure, your spirit's light. In your eyes, the stars take flight. Hard work never drags you down. Tirelessly you wear a crown. With your love we never fall. Sister Angela stands so tall. Angela, you lift us high.
Okay, so that's the first one. Now tell me, rate that from a 1 through 10, or just put 1 through 2. That was number 1. I'm gonna play the number 2. Tell me which one you like.
Angela, you shine so bright through the darkest of the night. Your heart is pure, your spirit's light. In your eyes the stars take flight.
All right, all right.
Hard work never drags you down. Tirelessly you.
So y'all put a 1 or 2 in the chat. I had AI make that for my friend Angela. I can have a love song for my husband. I can have a love song for my children. Okay. Now listen to what I did for Kamala. Check me out. Made me a song for her too. Y'all stay tuned. Hold on. Let me go on up here.
Borders a mess. Oh no. Crime rates high. They grow.
Borders a mess. Oh no, oh no. Crime rates high, they grow, they grow. Inflation hit, pocket slow, pocket slow. Kamala show, time to go, time to go. Prices rise, can't keep the flow, keep the flow. Gas is high.
Okay.
Oh, so high. Prices soaring, touch the sky.
Okay, that's 1, 2. That's Angela's song. Let me see if I find this. Is this the one?
Rising, oh so high.
Oh so high.
Prices soaring, touch the sky.
Touch the sky.
Border chaos can.
Okay.
Step into the beat, yes, trouble in the streets. Kamala's running wild, can't feel the people's needs. Borders crumbling, policies tumbling, inflation sky high, economy fumbling. Talks real smooth, but the action's getting rougher. High crime rates, tough time for a hustler. Shiny smile, but the plan's out of whack. Promises made, but never coming back.
Oh no.
Oh no, she has to go. Dance to the beat, yeah, let the truth flow.
Hey.
Do the job, crowd screaming loud. Vote no, she has to go, shutting it down, whispering sweet lies.
Okay, so I got I can come over here and do a whole bunch of stuff with AI. I can make one for Donald Trump. I can make a rap beat for Donald Trump. I can make an inspirational for Donald Trump. I can make a motivational for Donald Trump. Okay, so I can start me a songwriting group and show people how to write lyrics and songs that can be played on Spotify or whatever. Okay, I can come over here and say I need a background music for my, hold on. Okay, let me go ahead and delete this. This song is for my intro on YouTube for my business that's named Pioneers Power Circle, and I help coaches, content creators, entrepreneurs, authors, and speakers start a business from scratch to scale. I help authors. Let me take out authors. Okay. I help content creators, entrepreneurs, and speakers start a business from scratch to scale using, I need 2 more letters. Okay, let me take that out and then come on down here, back down here. Say I need a song for my business, and then I tell them that I help business owners create a business from scratch to scale using AI. And the name of my business is Pioneers Power Circle. So let's see. I forgot to tell them what kind of beat, what kind of tempo or whatever, but I told them it's for my YouTube channel. I should have said upbeat tempo. I should have said something like that. Smooth R&B, electronic pop. Okay, so they give me electronic pop. Let's see what this sounds like. 60 seconds or less. Angela has a 4-minute song up here, a 2-minute song. This one right here, let's see.
Pioneers start from scratch. Dreams to life, not just a match. AI magic, learn and grow. Watch your business overflow. Coaches, creators, stand up tall. Entrepreneurs, you'll break the wall. Speakers, find your voice so clear. In the circle, have no fear. Pioneers, power circle, strong, guiding you.
Okay, that's number 1. This number 2.
Pioneers start from scratch. Dreams to life, not just a match. AI magic, learn and grow. Watch your business overflow. Coaches, creators, stand up tall.
Okay.
Entrepreneurs.
So look, I've created a whole song for my YouTube channel. It's copyright free. I don't got to worry about anything. I can go ahead and get that popping before I even start talking. They already know exactly what I'm there to do. Okay. There's so many tools that I have that I teach because I teach how to use AI automations and systems. That's the group that I can start. Okay. How to hustle from home, how to be a homepreneur. Okay. You can say songwriters, couponers, discounters, whatever. Start a group for that. Okay. I'm going to let you guys go because I said I wasn't going to hold y'all later. I am almost at 2 hours and I should be in the bed. Nevertheless, this is what I have for you guys. I have a couple options. We're not starting it. All right. So I have the credit sweep. Okay. I'm only going to allow right here on this live. I've been selling the credit sweep for $197. And that ain't even a drop in the bucket. If you can turn around and go get you 40,000, 20,000, 150,000, 70,000, and now you have a tool and a resource to do this over and over and over again. And not only do you do it over and over again for yourself, but you can put your husband on, your wife on, your kids on, your mama on, your auntie on. You can do it for them. What wouldn't somebody pay you to get them out of debt? What would you pay to get out of debt? How much debt do you have, and how much are you willing to pay to get out of it? Because I sell this sweep. It's a sweep that's working. I got inbox testimonials, email testimonials, heck of receipts, too many to show you, literally. And they are increasing by the day. I got a charge off sweep. I got a whole, and it's legal because the systems have done illegal things. You need to know the verbiage and the play so that you can fight with consumer law knowledge and get it removed. I'm only going to allow 5 people to get it at 97. I sold it for 197 just couple days ago. Okay. But you got to be on this live. This is something that you can take and not only use in your life, like I said, use in your family's life, but this is something you can start a business with all day by itself. You can actually do this as a business. Hey, I will sweep your credit. It literally takes about 20 minutes, probably 30 to 45 minutes the first time you do it, but 20 minutes thereafter. And you can charge whatever you want to get it done, to do it for other people. Or you can say, hey, I have a credit sweep hack. You go do it yourself. Like I had to learn how to do it, and I'm selling it for the same exact price that I bought it. And now once you got your first sale, you got your money back. Once you got your second sale, you're in profit mode. So 5 people can take advantage of that, get an opportunity that will change your life and change your financial forecast, your financial future. Not only am I going to give y'all that sweep, but I'm also going to give y'all some plays to go get some funding included in that. And I'm only going to allow 5 to get it at that $97 price. Okay. I have a group where if you want to come in and learn how to do digital products, if you want to learn how to come in and start building your communities, if you want to learn how to come in and start actually have digital products given to you, because in this group, I just give them to you. You need a journal for your group. Hey, y'all, buy my journal. All you got to do is put your name and your image on it. It's that simple. Now you got something to sell. These wedding newspaper broadcasts, they're very popular. You go on Etsy right now, you'll see people making hundreds of thousands of dollars. I give them to y'all. So you can charge $50 on that. Hey, lovebirds, you get married in the next 90 days. Look, let me go ahead and customize your newspaper wedding announcement. I'm charging $100. It has games, cash apps. It just makes everything very simplistic. I actually give you those things inside of this group, okay? It's $97. My group is $97. But there's way too much value given in this group for $97. I'm constantly giving you digital products so that you can cut through the excuses, cut through the noise, cut through the BS. And yes, I can actually take what you've already created or what has already been created, and I can start selling that instantaneously. You can join the group and start selling it instantaneously. I charge $97 a month. Here on tonight, I will only charge you $97. And I'm only going to allow 7 people to take advantage of that opportunity. $97 one time, you get access forever to all of the things that I drop in here. And I drop a lot inside of the group. People that have already taken just the wedding stuff, just the journal stuff. And Paula Denoncourt is in the group. She can definitely confirm that, yes, for sure, this woman is dropping gems and tools inside of here that we can use to leverage to go start our own communities. That's what she did. Okay. And that's what she's doing right along with others that are paying monthly. You have an opportunity to pay a one-time fee and get in. And I'm only allowing 7 people in on that $97 one-time fee. I also have a workshop coming up this weekend. And I will show you how to create, build, and scale your community by the end of this workshop. Okay. So you will leave this workshop with all of the AI tools that's going to help automate your process. Once you create it, you come up with the name, the niche, then you can go ahead and fill it by building it. Okay. Get you some digital products and different things, some merch or whatever you can sell in a group off the top. Go help you get your images and help you get your content, help set up monthly themes so you keep your audience engaged. Everything that you need, the tools that's going to auto respond for you, how you can automate it, how you can drive traffic to it and get paid followers in there by tomorrow. Okay. So you're going to have a whole entire community built out. That's $497. You get lifetime access, Q&As. It's going to be a whole masterclass. We're going to get through it, but you're going to have your whole entire community built out with you. I say for you because I'm doing it with you, but it's going to be built out with you. And then you'll be up and popping. You can go start several communities. Don't have to be one. You're going to get the game to start one. You can rinse, wash, and repeat, duplicate all of that. Okay. It's $497. I think I got like 4 more people, 4 spots left. I only did a call for 12. I'm not trying to teach everybody this. Because as you guys know, right now during these political games that they out here playing, I'm making sure that my feet are in these streets and that they know what they did to my children, because that's my due diligence, to let their stories be told and my voice be heard. And that's what I really want to focus on in this season, right along with my prayer assignment. Okay. So I'm going to do this one time. And then after I do it, I'm going to sell it as a course for $497. People can just go listen to it and do it by themselves. So you get action to do it live with me, which is very beneficial. That way, if you mess up, get a hiccup or whatever the case may be, you can actually get your questions answered. You can get unstuck if you get stuck. Okay. And then, what else do I have? Oh, the build. I would build it out for you. So if you want a community built out for you, I have 2 more spots, and I will not be building out no more communities for nobody else. Okay. But I will build your community. I will give you a digital product to sell in your community or some digital merch. I will create the content for your community so that your audience stays engaged and they have something to actually purchase, something to actually learn. I will also grow your community by running paid traffic through my account that's very seasoned. I get leads at 0.1%. Okay, because I've been running a bunch of ads. So we can grow your group to 1,000. No problem. And I say 30 days or less. That's a $997 investment. Trust me when I say I build businesses for people for $5K. I'm only going to allow 2 people to get their business built. I put it out there for 5. 3 didn't already said I'm in, friend. So 2 more of you guys that want a successful, thriving business in $1 million niche where you can make $1 million. I have 2 spots left at $997. Okay. Anybody want to take me up on any of those offers before I go? I got like 2 minutes. Any questions you want to ask me before I go? Whether y'all buy here or not, it's content that I push, right? And once I go to sleep, then it's just out there in digital land, and whoever it's for is for. I just want to make sure I don't pass you up. And I hope you wouldn't pass yourself up. I really would not hope that you would sleep on yourself and not bet on yourself or invest in yourself, especially when they want us to spend our money on all kind of foolishness. Things that don't give us a return. Things that don't profit us nothing. It ain't never been this easy to do $1 million. Never. It ain't never been this easy to go get your credit fixed. It ain't never been this easy to go hit 72 hours. We normally have to wait months to get our credit repaired. It's a long, drawn out process. You send in a dispute letter, they send it back. You got to send out another letter with a different verbiage, they send it back. But it's not like that anymore. In 72 hours, all your negative accounts can be removed. It's called a sweep from all 3 of your credit reports, okay? With that being said, since I don't see any questions, I don't see nobody over here that want to sign up. Y'all do got the juice and y'all got the sauce. Y'all can go do it yourself if you're capable of doing it, okay? I gave you free resources and I served you. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here right now, okay? I don't see any questions or anything. Let's be great. Dr. T going to make sure at the end of the day that I do my part to make sure my family is together. And whatever is working for others, then I'm not going to go and reinvent no wheel. I'm just going to ride the wave and pivot so that I put myself in a position of being able to prosper. With that being said, I love y'all. Y'all can hear it in my voice. I'm super sleepy. If you're going to take advantage of any of these opportunities, whether you are here live or you're going to catch me on the replay, you definitely want to do it ASAP. Okay? Y'all do know I delete the videos now. That's why I tell you right here and right now, take advantage of the opportunities because I delete the videos. And then the opportunity is no longer there. So I'm going to leave. After I let this play and get the people that I want to get into the spaces and places that I want to get them into, I have to pass the mantle down because God has chosen me for another task. So that really this is a way of me extending my hand to show you what God has been so gracious and so kind to show me so that he makes sure me and my family don't suffer. That's all this is. Show me how to do money moves. Also, before I go, let me put this on the record. I got 2 minutes before I won't be able to play this. If you want to buy some land, friends, it ain't even no if you want to buy some lands. Thank you. I received those prayers, love. I'm praying for you too. I probably need to do a whole nother live on the land because I'm telling y'all. Let me just say you can buy some land for the low, turn around and sell it for the high. You can turn around and flip it. You can turn around and build on it. You can turn around and sell it to the government or lend it to the government to use for a certain amount of time for $5 million. Okay, y'all do know I'm in government contracting. But the land, it's a game changer. And you can go buy land for dirt cheap. I have a land banking list. It's $100. And I also have a replay that comes with the land banking list to show you exactly how to bid, how to secure the bid, how to win the bid, how to buy it very low, how to sell it really high, how to 10x your money. You can buy land tonight, right now, and then have it sold. Give you the websites where you can go sell it at. Have it sold by people that's wholesalers. You know, they got all kind of signs and stuff. We buy junky homes. We buy raggedy homes. They buy dirt too, okay? Because they know that there is no more dirt being made. And these people are buying up this dirt and making communities and getting them some passive residual income for the rest of their life off of real estate, okay? I have that list and I have that workshop available for $100, okay? With that being said, I love y'all. I'm out. Have a very good night. If you're over here on TikTok or Instagram, you can always inbox me. I'll send you the details. And if not, I'll see you guys on the next time, okay? Shalom. Peace be unto you. Blessings and prosperity.